But yeah, no, she's a firecracker, I'll tell you that one. She's wild and she does a bunch of jobs. She's known all throughout the Adventurers Guilds. I don't know much about Cuckoo because I try to stay out of there. That place is dark, brutal, and it's its own lost cause. I'm surprised they're even a part of Hyuk, the egg continent currently.
Hey, that's
But
offensive. I'm from there.
I am so sorry, sir, but you also dragged me into this Hyuk alleyway.
Yeah, to help you so that nobody has to see you in this decrepit form.
My wife didn't even want to see me. She wanted another man.
Well, think of,
Hyuk.
well, this will be better for your reputation. People won't have to see you throwing up on yourself in the
I'm
middle of the
gonna
street.
work so hard. I'm gonna get her as he like turns to the puddle and just starts like shouting at himself in the puddle, like I'm gonna get her back. You watch out, you
Yeah, you're
hear?
gonna get her back.
And he just like falls kind of like into the puddle, but like rolls his face out of it, and he's out cold.
Winslow, you got
Drunk Goofy essentially is out cold.
Oh, Jonathan.
oh, Jonathan.
As he's sleepy, and he went to sleep.
Um, I am just gonna rifle through his pockets real quick just to see if he's.
What?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I forgot my present company. I'm gonna go back to town with Winslow. Um, and
I mean, you can go through them. He won't wake up. I'll tell you that right
no,
now.
no, no,
This
no,
dude
no,
is
no, no,
out.
no. I don't want to disappoint Winslow. I don't want Winslow to be upset with me. So
You care about what Winslow thinks?
yeah, of course. So we're gonna
Wow.
start going back to town, right? Right.
Yeah,
And
Yes.
just for a moment, Winslow's gonna lose sight of Miles, right? Right.
yeah.
And
You're
then
Yeah.
so stealthy.
suddenly there'll be a Miles right with Winslow again. Just distracting Winslow, holding him up for a few
Yeah.
brief moments in some sort of hold on. I have just the button here. I think it's this one.
Okay. Great. So your illusion's walking with Winslow, correct?
Correct, yes. But the real me rifling through the pockets is
Yeah. All right, go roll that check there.
that
See what you find.
perception?
Investigation.
Investigation.
You're rifling through his stuff. All right, so he only has a couple pockets. He has nothing in his backpack. It's literally like all soaked clothing and like a empty water skin. Actually, no, just for shits and giggles, a full water skin. And as he was drinking out of a puddle, and and you also will find in his actual pockets of his pants a wedding ring, and then you can tell it's a female's wedding ring.
I'll hold on to that, of course.
Poor Jonathan.
Hold on, let me add that to my items.
Yeah, Jonathan's wife's wedding ring. Yeah. But yeah.
Okay.
So,
Nothing else? Should I put the
No.
should I put the Cyclops eye in there? Just equivalent exchange.
I mean, if you want to.
No, I'm not gonna do that. That'd be a waste.
Yeah. So you take Jonathan's wife's wedding ring, and that's about all he has of value on him. He has no gold. He was pretty honest with you guys. He's an honest drunk. So. Yep, and you guys walk on back into town.
Almost.
All right. You do that.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, and then we go
Yep.
back.
Yep. And you catch right back on up with Winslow, and you're back in town, kind of like where you guys would be.
Very good.
And
So- Do you suppose we do the Adventurers Guild now, Miles?
No, we still have to find someone who's got a token of membership and steal it away from them.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
one more thing. Sorry, I should probably have specified.
mm-hmm. Yeah. That you do. Okay. Sounds great.
Yeah, I'll have
Yep.
to figure it out in a bit, but I'm pretty sure I have options there.
I'll let you figure that one out. So, you guys walk back into town. Haribo is still ordering food and just like smoozing with this Wendy's worker. As you see, he is preoccupied. Where would you guys like to go? You have a beautiful soliloquy being spoken on the stage there. You have some jesters dancing and just making song. Nice cheerful tunes. And just some other people just walking around and shopping.
I go and watch the show for a little bit, and I see if any of these people have heard about the Adventurers Guild.
Alright. And as you walk up, this woman is reading a poem. And it's the most empty poem you've ever heard, Winslow. As in, she is just like, the sky is blue. The water is blue. Flowers are purple. And it just continues going on, just saying empty, truthful statements. And then you see like this one lady in the back in the green just like snapping her fingers and just like really feeling it. And then you
Tears
start
from
to
her
tune
eyes.
it out. You start tuning it out based on the because it gets to the point where she's like, a blade of grass is green, a blade of grass is brown. And it gets very like very detailed out of nowhere. And you ask the people about the Adventurers Guild, and this lady in the blue dress kind of looks at you and she goes, "Are you not listening to the magic that this woman is speaking? Such truths. I couldn't believe it. Who knew that blades of grass were so detailed?"
And Winslow kind of gives her like, your crazy look.
And the man you see that's sitting there, it just like is holding his forehead in one of his hands.
He does speak the truth.
And he's just sitting there and he goes, "The Adventurers Guild is for much more poor or busy folk. We enjoy the poetries and the simplicity of life," which is what this woman is speaking about. She's speaking about the simplicities and the symbolism of how each individual blade of grass holds such sentiment to the earth. Listen, she's going to start about the petals. And she goes, "One petal of the flower blows in the wind. The other also blows in the wind." And he's like, "Listen to that. It's rhythmic. She's speaking as the wind, as it hits the petals. And I'm sure she'll move to the branches of the trees." And as you guys maybe wait like 5 minutes, she goes, "Then the third branch moves with the wind. The fourth branch moves with the wind." And like, at that point, you realize these people are
I'm not
genuinely just there for the poetry.
Yeah.
As this woman has described, ants walking up the tree, and the branches move. And like, she's just describing the most basic nature scene ever. And Winslow, do you stick around for more poetry time?
No. Winslow's
Okay.
had enough.
Okay.
Same.
And Miles, you walk over to the jesters.
Oh, yeah. Mostly I'm just walking away from the poetry ring, but
Okay, cool.
It couldn't be the same thing.
Yeah,
Also, I
so
did
you
figure
walk.
out. I did figure out how to do what I was telling you I
Yeah.
was gonna do. We can talk
Yeah.
about that later.
Yeah. So you you walk by the jesters and they're like dancing and you hear them both go, "Jesus Christ, this poetry. Terrible. My goodness." And he's like, "You knew a man named Jesus too?" And he's like, "Yeah. Yes, I did. Shame that man. But la di da di da di da di da di da di da. and they just kind of start back to singing as
I,
they
uh,
move on with their lives.
I asked them more about this Jesus fellow.
Mm. Yes, he was a man. He was a very interesting mystic who was rumored to do a lot of things. Kind of like the Blessed One. Except
Maybe-
we know she's real.
Maybe Jesus was a blessed one?
Maybe he
Well,
was.
like not the blessed one, but like one of the prophets.
He could be. We'll never know. Long lost tales.
But not so lost that you haven't heard about them, huh?
Correct. But there are the tales of Symphonia I heard about one.
Great tales. I've heard about those all the time.
Truly great things. I wish the poetry was about that instead, honestly.
This woman would go blind if she could but see.
If only she could see the tales of Symphonia. Should we sing a song about it, brother? Yes, brother! And they just start singing about the tales of Symphonia.
Wow.
Yep.
Tears in my eyes. What beauty.
Yeah.
I am reformed.
Truly. Life changing. And where do you go next?
Away from here.
Okay, that's fair. So you run back up into Winslow. And
Yeah, Winslow, let's go back to the Adventurers Guild and just have a look around.
Do you think Weird Old Man might know anything?
There's always a chance.
You should talk to him first.
I thought, wasn't Zim in here talking to him the other day?
yeah.
Yeah.
Or earlier in the day? Let's go see
Yeah.
what he has to say.
Yes. So you walk up and he goes, snap. It's like, do you want to buy my trinkets? I've got items here.
What you got, old man?
Let me see what I had left. Ah, yes, I have one thing left, as a man bought two of my other things. I have this ring that is in the shape of a rat.
Where did that man go, by the way?
Ah, that man, he walked that away. And he walks toward, and he points towards the tailors and kind of near Gary's Iron Fist. But
Winslow,
where he went, it will be a mystery. As he like flickles his fingers and like shakes his like liquid bottle in his other hand. And yeah. That's about all he says.
all right then. Winslow, I have a proposition.
Mm-hmm.
Not about the ring. I don't think I care much about the ring. Oh, hey, look, it's Arbo. We need to find us a member of the Adventurers Guild, and well, let's go see what options they have for members. Let's start there.
Very well.
See if membership is even worth it. Maybe I dismissed it too out of hand.
Alrighty. You guys walk on back in. And you're at the door. You're not at the table anymore. There you go. You guys walk on in, and you see that this fight over in the corner is kind of settled, and now they're just kind of arm wrestling every now and then. They're just having a good old time. People are dancing around. You see the barkeep who's just like cleaning mugs and watches you guys walk in. Barmaid walks over and she goes, "Do you guys need a table?"
Maybe. We don't know yet. Well, Winslow, what do you think?
Yes, let's get a table. Then maybe we
Absolutely.
can watch some people and see what the deal is here.
Are you wanting a private table or something much more open, in the open?
In the open is fine.
Fantastic. You could take the table right here.
Maybe a private table is fine.
Fantastic. Follow me. And she takes you back to the booth you guys were